Let's go next to Mark from Los Angeles. Mark, you're on the air.
Hello, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, awesome! I can't believe I'm on the show again. Yay! Um, I asked before. I called before about Stacey Abrams and the whole thing that happened in, I think it was Georgia.
hmm
So, what do you think? First of all, I have like a couple, maybe two or three questions. Whatever I can get in. What do you think's going to happen with Biden's like talking tough, like he really wants to reform the filibuster and actually get us, get the voting rights bill passed. Do you think that's going to actually happen though, or is this more talk like a reconciliation bill?
Oh, you know what? I want to be optimistic about that. I have a really hard time believing it's going to happen because reforming the filibuster, you need all 50 senators. And Joe Manchin doesn't seem like he's going to go for it, and neither does Kirsten Sinema. So it's feeling like it's just talk. I don't know. I want to be proven wrong, but
Yeah, but Joe Manchin kind of said like, oh, he'd be open to making it a talking filibuster. But do you think he's just pardon my language, but you think he's just bullshitting?
the the
He'd like
most
it with the reconciliation bill.
the most recent thing I saw from Manchin is he said he'd be open to making some mutual changes to the filibuster, which sounds like he's saying mutual with Republicans. I don't really know. I'm just not sure. But listen, if it's just an even money bet, do they change the filibuster? I feel like they don't.
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm just after reconciliation bill. I'm just prepping myself for disappointment.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, I want to know, why do you think people? I work for a union,
Okay.
and like literally like almost 50% of my members are conservative, even though Republicans and conservatives were the ones who put forward right to work laws.
hmm
And remember when Mitch McConnell, when they were talking about reforming the filibuster, and Mitch McConnell made this threat, and he threatened to do two things. One of them was, what was the other one? Oh yeah, national voter ID, which is actually in the voting rights bill now. It's more a looser version of voter ID, where you don't have to get some ID that you have to have a bunch of paperwork and money to get.
Yes.
And he made national right to work law. So that's literally him saying a dream, idea for Republicans. And yet, like there are tons of union members who vote for him. I don't get it.
It is bizarre, and there's this weird thing about unions where it's not weird, but it's a notable thing. For a very long time, unions represented a mostly Democratic voting group. They weren't like progressives in the modern sense, but they were just kind of like middle class, center left Democrats. And now there's been a big move away from unions ideologically. And there's a lot of people who are vocally against the idea of unions, but they're still part of a union. Now, some of them would say, I have to be in the job I'm in. I'd rather not. I'd rather not pay the dues. But you have this weird situation where you have Republican union members who love candidates that are against everything unions stand for, but they're still in the union. And some would say I have no choice, but there's definitely a little bit of an inconsistency there.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous because I'm a stagehand. In our union, we make way more money than the people who are not union represented. I mean, there are union members, stagehands with full-time jobs who are making six figures and more.
hmm
So they are crazy. I mean, so yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else do I have to say?
Well, listen, since we have so
and
many
also,
people waiting, let's keep it to those two questions. I think those were good.
okay.
Let's go out on top. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's go on a positive note. Okay, well, I love you, David. I subscribe. I constantly watch you, and I finally got to call in again.
Mark,
So
thank you so much. Great to hear from
have
you.
a great one.
All right,
Bye.
very good. One of our sponsors is Splendid Spoon. Now, if you're like me, I love planning my meals out for the week, but sometimes I just run out of time to plan them for every single day. And Splendid Spoon makes that whole process a lot easier. They deliver fresh, delicious, plant-based meals right to your door, ready to eat. No cooking, no cleaning dishes, saves you a lot of time. You can choose from over 50 hot and cold meal options. There's smoothies, grain and noodle bowls, soups. I'm a big soup guy. Many of you know that. I also really liked the vegan meatballs with marinara noodles. Delicious. Both I and Splendid Spoon believe eating more plant-based is a great tool for feeling good, for helping the environment. The list goes on. I'm not vegan. You all know that, I think. But Splendid Spoon is really great to just help me maximize the proportion of plants in my diet. Splendid Spoon takes all of the work out of tasty, healthy, plant-based meals. And you'll save $35 when you go to splendidspoon.com/Pacman. The link is down below.